If you don't really know where to start with your art, let's say you've been painting for a while, you have a few images and you really don't know where to start, that's what I did. I think a great way to kind of get started with something is to make greeting cards out of your art. A few things about greeting cards. What I like about it, first of all, they make great gifts. It's a way to share the art. When you meet people, you can have some in your handbag and hand them out. And another thing is that you can wholesale your art. It might not work for every kind of art, but for me it worked really well. And with my family, we took a lot of driving trips across North America, all the way to the East Coast, on the West Coast, in Canada, in the US. When I traveled to France, I would always take like a whole bunch of greeting cards. And then when I'd see a little mom and pop shop, like kind of like an artsy store, I would go in and I paid my trips every single time. And I've met actually quite a few artists that did exactly the same. I know some artists that make a living exclusively from greeting cards, and others who have like a good amount of income every year just because they're making greeting cards from their art. A way I like to call greeting cards is I call them flyers that people buy. Because what happens is that it's just a small little version of your art and people pay for it. And most of the time, the great thing about it is that they're actually mailing it to a friend. I've had people calling me because they've bought a greeting card at a little like random store in the middle of nowhere close to where I live. And they love the art so much. They asked me if the original was available and it wasn't. So I made like a painting like the size that she wanted, which was a pretty big one. So I ended up making like $2,000 out of a greeting card that I wholesaled for like $2 or $3. Some people from the art world might tell you not to do greeting card, it's not professional, and then people will just spend $5 and not buy you big original paintings. Personally, I disagree. I've made a lot of money from greeting cards over the years, and I've also made a lot of money selling prints from my art. Personally, I'm not an artist who can like make like 3 paintings a week. If I paint hard, I will maybe do 20 paintings in a year, but that's because I'm preparing for an exhibition. I'm talking like oil paintings. So like selling prints has been like absolutely essential for me to be able to make a living from my art. So I'm telling you about greeting cards and prints because I've put together all the information, like everything that you can imagine that you're asking yourself about how to make greeting cards and how to make prints. Whether you're an emerging artist, an aspiring artist, or a professional artist who haven't been making prints yet, this course is for you. I'll put the information in the comments for you to sign up. I hope to meet you there. And of course, another way we can meet is if you join me on the New Moon Zoom. On the New Moon, we meet between artists and we just share about our creative journey. And it's just like wonderful, wonderful to get together. We all love it and we'd love you to be part of it. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for listening. I'm really delighted to be able to share all the information that I've learned over 20 years of making a living from my art. And I hope you find that useful. Personally, I wish I had a lot of that information, but I had to find out, and I'm happy to just condense it all for you and then just share that. All right, I hope to meet you soon and you have a great day.